You had a hit with Roses 5 years ago, and then now in 2020, it's exploding all over the place.
Because right now, people are discovering me. I'm on my third world tour. At this point, Roses has gone 70 plus times platinum around the world.
Oh my gosh. SAINt JHN, how are you? I'm Rose. Do you go by SAINt JHN? How'd you like me to call you?
You call me Saint.
Okay, SAINt. I have to admit that I am nervous to meet you. Just your vibe, you're so fascinating. Plus, my son knows who you are.
What's his name?
Mateo.
Got a lot of shoes to fill. Being a Mateo, he got to walk in the room being Mateo. That's fire.
When was the last time you were nervous?
I get nervous all the time. I just look good being nervous.
I have to learn that trick. I'm not a guy. I can't fake it that well.
I know. Come on, you know. And plus, I be having my out, so it's just like I just deflect. I be like, look at my leg.
Right, I know. Right. Whew. Okay. Wait, let's talk. One, the background that you have is so interesting. I absolutely love it. I actually used to ride. I had a Harley. That was pre-baby. My husband still rides, but do you own a motorcycle? Do you still get out there?
Nah, see, these days, I mostly roof off, top off. It's a lot of convertible action. I used to ride a YZF 600, and then I fell on it. And when I fell, everyone talked me out of doing it, but the spill, like I didn't enjoy falling so much.
Man.
I'm saying like anybody likes falling, but I really was like, this is dumb. Second spill I took was in Costa Rica. Now I was on a dirt bike and I was going down a hill in like Montezuma, and you go down this, it's right, like it's a beach paradise, right? So you're going down this hill and it was nighttime and I got my homegirl on the back and it's New Year's. I could feel the bike drifting to the right. And because I'd taken a spill before, I knew what was about to happen. So I'm going, yo, we're about to crash. It's like a movie. It's just like a movie, except I press pause. I was like, yo, we're about to crash. When we crash, you gotta keep rolling. I remember telling her that she's holding on to me on the back of the ATV. And it's drifting to the right, and there was nothing I could do, and the brake wasn't working.
Yeah.
We crashed, we're flipping over, and then I'm midair screaming, keep rolling! Because I knew to keep rolling. I know once you keep rolling, you avoid the scrapes, the bumps, the bruises. She didn't keep rolling. She didn't roll. I rolled, I got up out of it, and I saw the bike was left on her. I'm not even gonna lie, she's probably gonna hate hearing this story. The bike was on top of her. And I thought it was a movie. In my mind, it was a movie. I'm like, run! Blow up! Any movie where the car flips over, the bike flips over, it blows up. It's an explosion. So I was afraid.
Speaking of explosions, you had a hit with Roses 5 years ago, and then now in 2020, it's exploding all over the place. What was going through your brain when it started blowing up?
Perfect time. Things happen in their own time. Like, you can do whatever you want, but people will discover it and find it when they want to. When it hits them, it'll hit them even harder. Like, you know, like you got a kid, so you know how this goes. You'll tell Mateo, don't put your hand on the fire. Don't do it. But I'm telling you, Mateo, don't do it. And he ain't going to learn to not do it until he puts his hand on the fire. He'll learn it. It'll hit him in his own time. And I understand that. Music, art, expression, anything hits people whenever it hits them. It affects them without you having to push them to it.
So poignant. Okay, speaking about like, it hits them when it hits them. Your new song, Sucks to Be You, hit me on a different level. You know, I feel the vibe is completely opposite of Roses. And I loved it. Tell me about that song. What was that process like?
Just a true story, real heartfelt story. Like I get to the point in my story or in my movie where I could tell you pieces that are more interesting, things that I want you to know, like backstory. Because right now, people are discovering me. I'm on my third world tour. At this point, Roses has gone 70 plus times platinum around the world. I've sold out venues everywhere I've touched: Egypt, Australia, Russia, back home in Brooklyn. Now I get to tell people why. Before, they were just looking at me and they got to see the color, the things that were attractive to them. Now I get to tell them why. Now they get the logical backstory, they get the history. You know, like when you watch the movie and then you get to watch, what is it? It's like Godfather you can't watch Godfather 3 and not want to know what Godfather 1 is.
Yep, I get that.
I started at 3 because I needed you to see the bullets going off.
There was a line in there that hit me, which was, it was like running through cartels, running through bombshells, just to be with you. It sucks to be you. I love when that part comes on because it means something to me. Is there a part of the song that sparks a memory for you?
This was my first time performing a record. Now I played it and I made it and I didn't really play it for anybody because it's such a sentimental record. It's so honest. The whole thing, the entire song. The story don't start off great. I'm a gorilla going, hey, I'm just a street nigga trying to make it to $1 million all the wrong ways. I'm running all the long plays. They said I was born the wrong shade. I should have made it 5 years ago. For really, I was really born late. I used to carry sticks in my clothes. I carried work in my shoes. Below the poverty line, it's not exceptional rules. It's all true. You can hear it. It's like I was documenting it, and I'm giving it to you.
I love the song. Sorry. It's so good. And
I'm shirtless, and people might think I have on no clothes. Look, I got on clothes. This is how I live my life. All right, cool.
Thanks for that. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was going through your Instagram and then I saw that you brought your mom to have lunch with the First Lady of Guyana. Is it Guyana?
Guyana.
I thought that was amazing. So I'm Filipino and we're known for the food and my favorite dish is adobo. Is there a popular dish that's your favorite from Guyana?
It's called pepper pot. It is fire. It is so fire. Now, here's the problem. I'm a pescatarian.
Okay.
What that means is I can't have pepper pot.
Because it's fish?
No.
Wait. Pescatarian is when you only eat fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's essentially oxtails. It's cow, like it's beef. Pepper pot is one of the greatest things ever, man. I feel so bad. I got so many regrets about being pescatarian because I can't have it. So they make it with fresh bread, right? If you picture it, it's beef and parts of the beef that I don't remember. And it's almost, think of brisket.
Okay.
Think of some of the brisket that has the bones left in it. And it's super slow roasted, boiled, however it's prepared. And it comes in a broth. It's a black molasses broth.
Molasses broth.
I just need a second. This is a brussels. It's so good. It's really so good. And I was just in Guyana and I couldn't have it because I'm a hypocrite. I can't say I'm a pescatarian, but every now and then I eat a little pepper pot. And I believe in doing what I say.
SAINt, I wish we had more time. I find you absolutely fascinating. We hit so many points, but thank you so much for spending the time with us. Thank you so much for this awesome bonus performance. I can't wait to see it. I'm going to give you a virtual hug. Okay? Can we hug?
I like his virtual hug. Don't grab my butt on the virtual hug.
Thank you so much, SAINt.
Thank you. Pleasure, Rose. And tell me I say hi, okay?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, you've made me the coolest mom.